It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their two Murraybridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Do you need your driveway exposed with some awesome squares? Time to call a team from Carstairs. From shed floors, driveways or your footpath, call the guys at Carstairs Concrete Services. They've got the staff. Brighten that entertaining area with some colour. Call Carstairs. There is no other. From foundations to a fence post, no job is too big or too small. It's time to give the professionals Carstairs a call. Phone 0401 009 886. Carstairs Concrete Services. Our guarantee is set in concrete. Travelling down the Mallee Highway? Come across the Murrayville Hotel. Accommodation is the best. Friday night is pizza night, meat raffle and lucky chair prizes, so we timed it just right. With meals available 7 days, we'll stick around till Thursday. At Schnitzel night. The footy's on the big screen. Join the family atmosphere. Drop in after the game for the best cold beer. A couple of coldies from the bottle shop. It's time to hit the Mallee Highway. Murrayville, the best pub over the border. 29 Mackenzie Street, meals and accommodation. Phone 03 5095 2120. Supporting local sport.
Yo, looking for the big orange sign? You'll find it at number 39. It's Fishes. It's Fishes. Can't wait to drive my new used car. Service and finance the best by far. It's Fishes. It's Fishes. Drop in and see Alex or Rick. They've got the used car that'll do the trick. It's Fishes. It's Fishes. Service detailed, ready to go. You'll find them at 39 Adelaide Road. It's Fishes. It's Fishes. A name you can trust with no fears because they've been serving you for over 60 years. It's Fishes. Phone 853-22500.
Are you looking for that magical finish to your flooring and blinds? Our online catalogue is out now, so head to solomons.com.au to check it out. There's magic in a Solomons floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon store.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you. Contact Bianca in Pinaroo 0411 389 524.
Hey Bob, your carpet's looking dirty.
Yeah, it needs a clean.
It needs a canard clean. Make your job easy with Canards. Carpet, footy clubs, windows, office cleans. All your cleaning products for purchase. Toilet rolls, chemicals, floor cleaners with shampoos and conditioners. Contact Paul Canard, 35 Adelaide Road, Pinaroo. Phone 0419 180 924. Canard Clean, cleaning the Mallee and beyond.
For a better way to buy garden power tools, you'll have to go to your local Stihl specialist. They're experts, so you'll get the tool you need. They'll familiarise you with the tool and get it ready to go. Better still, they can service it too, so it'll last for years. Stihl Garden Power Tools, only from Stihl Specialist Stores. Find yours online. Better still.
Have you got some water to pump, need more rainwater storage, or need more feed for the animals? We've got everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators, PVC fittings and
And it's a very good afternoon from the home of the Magpies, Karoonda Oval, and we're underway in the B grade as goes down towards the forward line. And running beautifully through there was a doggy, and a good strong mark in the back line, right on the last line of defence. And that prevents a goal. Good work there by Beckman, though, running it in there for the Dogs. And in fact, will take his kick right in the square. Kicks it out to the clump room side, and sitting right in the road was that magnificent 54 of Ryan Crane. And he's chipped it over and found Adam Funky, I think it is. And he'll go back and line up on about a 45-degree angle, right within range, about 35, 40 metres out. Hello and welcome. It's Mallee Footy League Round 4. And the big clash here today between Karoonda and Murrayville, as that one's hit the post. And one of South Australians' country footy legends calls it a point. And I'm talking about the great Wayne Pake, sitting right up there on second spot of the all-time Peter Lyons leading goal kickers list. And just behind Prime Time from Tumby Bay, Chris Prime. And really great to see Chris giving some time back to footy with still playing too in the Bees up there. But his nearest rival, I don't think he'll play another game of footy, Wayne Pake, is signalling a few goals here today in the reserves as Murrayville go forward, and another mark in the forward pocket to Nathan Wright Bramford. Few clubs around hit with COVID, and that is going to make things difficult here and there. And I've noticed already here a few of the Taylor Men players, not just in the lower grade, but in this grade, filling in with COVID really hitting some clubs and injuries. As Wright Bramford puts that one right across, and he stuck the hand in the air, but he didn't succumb Wayne Pake into a false sense of security. Goes to the far side through for a minor score. Comes out again, clubroom side. Sitting at the back. Crane couldn't take the mark. Ball goes ground level. Good handball out of there by Beckman. Comes back in for the Doggies. Up towards full forward. A lot of hands in there trying to fist that ball. Snap around the body. Doesn't look bad, but it has gone right across the face. And that was a good effort there by Drew Crane. Through for another minor score to the Dogs. They move to, I think it's 3 points. We'll get that scoreboard going in a moment. Just short-staffed at the moment. As the ball comes out, clubroom side. And while we're starting up, it's a big thank you to our major sponsors today. And the Solomon's Flooring Mark of the Day. What a magnificent prize that is. The best in country footy. $500 at the end of the year, $50 each week, $1,250 over the season. Magnificent prize from the team at Solomon's Flooring in Murray Bridge. And also on board the Fisher Motors Goal of the Day. And that Solomon's Flooring Mark of the Day is just for the A grade. Carstairs Concrete and Dutton Motors, two magnificent sponsors of our team. And we hope to soon during the season bring a car from Dutton's out, and you're welcome to come over and have a look at one of their new cars we bring out, one of their demos. Canard Clean, another great sponsor out of the Mallee. Flow FM Australia. Well, between Flow and us, I think South Australian community footy is well covered. And the Still Shop, can't thank Kim and the team enough for their great sponsorship, not just to footy, but the Canalpin Lawnmower races as well. as McAnally takes that mark, the Taylor Ben player, James McAnally. But he's got to find a target up here. Ryan Pate can't take the mark. Off hands. Good work in the back lines there by Murrayville. I'll get the free kick. And, of course, Murray Valley Sheds, Wayne and the team, long-term sponsors with us and keeping that long-term going with supporting the upcoming Murray Towns cricket season. Look, that'll be here before we know it. And great to have Wayno and the team on board with another season of Murray Towns cricket. And, of course, Daesh Irrigation and Bridge Hotel. Some fantastic major sponsors. And, of course, the Murrayville Hotel out there at Murrayville. And the ball will be brought back here as Andrew Willison there had more real estate than you could poke a stick at. The umpire is going to bring it back. They go out to the clubroom side. Good work there by Beckman. He's picking up some important touches for the doggies. Got a few boys yelling for it out there. They're keen. Up towards centre field. And Karoonda player there going to ground. Couldn't hold his feet. Ends up coming out to, well, can you believe it, Ryan Crane. Why has he got so much room? Up towards right Bramford. Good spoil at the back. And a soccer off the ground, which was really all the player could do there. Goes out of bounds, and Murrayville will get a free kick to be taken by that man, right Bramford. Goes short, beautiful pass. Just didn't quite get enough weight on it. Well done there. Turned him inside out was Willison. They've coughed it up. Karoonda went without it. Good work in the end. Good little knock on by Tyler Wright. Comes out to their main man, Matthias Warren. And he was great a couple of weeks ago when we were out here. But he's coughed it up, and Murrayville get the mark on centre field. Short chip kick and finds Hayden Beckman. He quickly gets rid of it, and good mark taken there by Drew Crane. Vintage Drew Crane. And put the body on the line. And the Karoonda player there just going down a little heavy. Might be... Is it Tompkinson or is it to Cram? We'll pick that up. Might have a bit of a sore shoulder as well. While he's grimacing in the pain, Crane goes for the shot at goal. Looks good off the boot. Has it got enough legs? It has. It wasn't touched on the line, and Murrayville get the first goal.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Down by Beckman. Strong tackle there by Karoonda Pie, but the doggies get away with it through Dabnett. Up towards full forward, poor kick. Oh, even right Bramford ran over it. Diving in there on top of it was Ireland. And the umpire says, my ball, boys. We'll have a throw up to 30 metres out from the Karoonda goal, from the Murrayville goal. Good work in there by the two of Funky. Around the corner. Outstretched hand, gets a finger on it, goes over the line, so call that one rushed. Good work down there by Ben Ireland. Ball comes in and finds that man, Matthias Warren. Looking for a big game out of him today. Kicks it over to Jackson from. And his target doesn't come up with a footy in Jake Rogers. And Murrayville will get the free kick right in front of the magnificent club rooms here at Karoonda. The new addition on the right-hand side, as we look at it from our commentary position, just absolutely just blends in with the whole setup. And blending in right now as a doggy lining up for a goal. Looks too far out, but a little bit of a breeze coming from right to left. It's not a chilly breeze, it's a cool breeze. So he'll kick into that breeze, and that just holds it up a little bit. It just gets the distance, and going for that distance, he has copped out on the accuracy through to the left-hand side, the skinny side, and a minor score on the Murray Valley Sheds scoreboard. And Murrayville doing all the attacking here in this opening part of the first quarter. Kicks it out, and Drew Crane just controlling it there. Warren gets a good spoil on Watson. Not seeing Randall Watson out there today. He might be playing in the A's, but he had a great game last week for Murrayville. As we've got a little bit of a stalemate here. The umpire's going to ball it up about 25 metres out from that goal. Oh, Murrayville had the ball but went without it. That was Dabnett. Handball over the top to his teammate in the square. Oh, good pressure from the Pies. Pressure from the Pies right in the square. And, well, as many goals as Wayne Pate kicked at the moment, he's just calling a lot of points. Another one for the Doggies as they try and bring it out of the defensive area here. The Pies up towards centre wing. Watkins there shrugs a couple of would-be tacklers over to From. From chips it out wide to our commentary box. Good run down the wing here, supplied by the agency of Jake Rogers in towards centre forward. They run onto it hard here. It's the man in Llewellyn. Bounces every which way. It favours the Doggies. Back here to the big man Crane. He centre fields it. Got a man out here, Drew Crane. Oh, he's got a month of Sundays and he had too long to make up his mind. Gets it on the boot to half forward wing. Good work there by the number 2 of Funky. Drives it inside 50, and that man, Wright Bramford, takes the ball and gets on with it quickly. A beautiful pass and finds the hands right in front of the eyes of that man, Andrew Willison, who has started exceptionally well. And it's a very good afternoon. Joining me in the commentary box. Oh, we've got a play on here from Drew Crane. He says, I want the ball back. And he splits the middle for the Doggies. Second. And it's a good afternoon. Welcome there to the Flow Man. How you going there, Wayne?
Yeah, really good, Big Bruce, and beautiful day for football. Nice and cool here in the early part of the twos, the reserve grade game. It is Karoonda, the black and white, taking on the Bulldogs, the red, white and blue. Back in the centre, up they go. A knock forward towards Murrayville's agency, but it's picked up in the centre there by the Magpies. They get a handball, but it comes straight out into number 2. I think it's Funky there. He takes the mark at centre forward. He's got a man free in the pocket, and a good kick has been taken there by Andrew Willison, and he would be 35 metres from goal. The breeze is probably coming across his left shoulder. He starts it out towards the left and it stays there. And up onto the full forward line. It doesn't make the distance. It's knocked forward by Murrayville. There's a clash of players there. It's picked up and a snap for goal from Murrayville out of nothing. And it's a behind. Did you get the number there, Bruce?
I didn't get the number. I was checking out the goal umpire there, Wayne Pake. He's not moving too well down there in the goals, old Pakey. It's great to see him giving something back to footy.
He's the second highest ever goal kicker in SA community football is Wayne Pake, behind the great Chris Prime from Tumby Bay.
Yes, I was just mentioning that, a bit of prime time in there, and well, at the moment, Karoonda are probably feeling like they're playing against 30 players here because Murrayville are just all over it. It's right, Bramford again.
He can take a shot here, Brucey. Probably just a bit too far out to score from there. Gets it in forward. A nice lead turn. The kid comes out, number 47 there, which might be Zach Kelly. Couldn't mark, so it's cleared by Karoonda to centre half back, but straight back to number 7, Wright Bramford. He's getting lots of touches too in this early part of the game. He drives them forward into the full forward line. A lead comes. Up they go over the back of the pack, and it goes out over the boundary line. And no, it's just taken inside the line by Karoonda. Thought they were going to let it go out. It's a dispossession there, and a free ball comes to Murrayville. A kick forward to the forward pocket. It's punched away by Karoonda, but no one to. It's picked up by Murrayville. A handball out to the man snapping over his shoulders, and well, he's just snapped, I think, a little off towards the right and behind, Bruce. That's a really good opportunity from 20 out. It should have made the most of that, Murrayville. The number player there, I just got a feeling it might be number 12. It might have been Brady Watson that missed that shot.
Yeah, they're all over it, the doggies, and right at the moment, they're under siege here, the Pies. They just can't get the ball past half forward. It's a domination of Crane and Bramford and Willison. And this is Watkins on that half back line. He goes short and just doesn't get enough weight on the kick. Well done there by the Pies in mopping that up. That was the 40 of Ireland. Comes down to centre wing. McAnally was in there. Ball goes to ground. Desperation by the doggies. Just feel at the moment the Pies might just have to move Ryan Pate. This is a very early call in the first quarter. I think he might have to move up. He's standing down there at full forward.
Getting cold, isn't he?
Well, he could just about weld a roller up while he's down there. But
good play by Murrayville, clearing that from the centre wing up to half forward, and out they come. Oh, gee, good attempt for the mark there. But by the big fella in Kieran Brown. He couldn't mark it. It's Stacks on that. Might be holding the ball here. No, it's going to be a ball up. Thought he fell over the top of it. Karoonda coming in to tackle the big fella from Karoonda, the ruckman.
I think Pate's got to move down to the centre of the field, Wayne.
Oh, picked up out of that pack again. Murrayville go forward, almost a mark there in the forward pocket, but clearing here again is Karoonda, not very convincingly. It comes out to the centre half back position and taken there by might be Brad Ireland, or is it Matthias Warren? He kicks it to the wing. Murrayville again get possession. Too easily for Darcy Crane to get that, although it's been intercepted now beautifully and kicked forward. They're soccering it forward. That's the only thing they can do. Two soccers forward into the full forward line. Inside 50, a hand pass comes out, and again another dispossession, and it's taken again by Murrayville's defence. Off half back, they run it through the wing. Oh, they're beautifully run there through three players, and James Beckman has it. Centre half forward it goes, but intercepted here. Oh, pushing him off there. The Karoonda player didn't like the attention, and he, from centre half back, boots the ball to the wing. But it's a poor kick. Oh, a poor attempted mark there too by James Beckman. He's not his best work. Uncontested, dropped it in front of the eyes. And the umpire says, I'll ball it up with Tyler Wright from Karoonda and Darcy Crane, both trying to arrest the ball before the umpire got to it. Comes down to Darcy Crane. He's tackled very quickly by Matt Cram. And looks like Darcy's fallen on Matt Cram to make him earn that tackle. Up they go. No one got a real contest. I think it come off the boot of one of the ruckmen there, and Darcy Crane was good enough to get it. A hand pass comes out to the outer side to Funky. Funky goes forward, and uncontested in the full forward line might be Bramford. Right, Bramford goes into goal, and he puts it through from 10 metres out, and Murrayville get another one.
There's only one place to take a break on the Dukes Highway, the Canalpin Silo Cafe. Take in the picturesque silo art while indulging in the best latte in the Murray Coorong. Sneak in a homemade gluten-free peanut butter banoffee slice. They are the best. If you're looking for something early, breakfast menu until 12 p.m. Plenty of room for the family, group bookings or birthdays. The Canalpin Silo Cafe is the best place to stop between Adelaide and the border, and let the Canalpin Silo Cafe take care of you after the footy. Find us at 21 Points Terrace, Canalpin. The Canalpin Silo Cafe, looking after more than just locals. Phone 08 8571 1226.
Dogs on the Pies, and the umpire says we'll do it all again.
3-8-26 to Murrayville. No score to the Karoonda Magpies in the middle of the ground. Another chance for the umpire to get a possession. He throws the ball up, and up they go. No one really winning it. There's about 15 players around this ball now. The umpire will have another ball up, but somebody might get a very cheap free kick soon. This is the third one now. He goes backwards to try and get some space. He throws it up. The ruckman have a knockout this time. It gets out to the outer side. It's taken by Matt Cram and he boots it forward. A chance here for the big fella there for the Magpies. It looks like, haven't got his name there, 47. He kicks it forward and it goes into the open space to the forward line. It's out on the half-forwards flank. Murrayville lead the way to the ball again. They've done that so far in this contest. Karoonda get the ball out and one handball goes straight to the Murrayville player in the centre of the ground. Funky has got possession almost and the siren sounds. And Big Bruce, a one-sided contest here at the Karoonda Oval. Murrayville 3-8 leading Karoonda no score.
Certainly is, Flowman, and good to have you back in the commentary box here for round 4 of Mallee footy. We'll take a break. Hope you're enjoying our coverage from the home of the Karoonda Mallee Magpies. You're watching MFL TV Live.
When you walk into the Knappen Hotel, you can tell the staff love what they do. The friendly atmosphere and fast service is evident the moment you walk in the door. Jonesy and Winnie have been operating the Knappen Hotel nearly 4 years, but it's the year's experience the guys have in hospitality that stands out from the rest. Their wood oven pizzas make your mouth water, and the freshly baked onion bread is to die for. With a range of meals on the chef's menu, it's a choice whether during the week or straight after footy, from 6 to 8 for dinner. Knappen Hotel pride themselves on fresh salads, made on site, fresh every day. Check out their Facebook page, click on the menu button and view what's hot in the chef's kitchen. With plenty of room for group functions or birthdays, make Knappen a place to stay and relax at the Knappen Hotel, your highway stop that hits the spot. Dukes Highway, Knappen. Phone 08 8571 1006. Drop in and get a tinny from Jonesy and Winnie.
Is your home your office? Or your schoolyard? Your gym? Is your home your local? Your party venue? Your studio? Or your headquarters? Change your home to suit your life. Don't miss your chance. Find your local real estate office.
I was driving down Hill Street and was involved in a smash. I didn't take it far. I took it to Graham Edwards Crash. From crash repairs and Pratt Towing, Graham Edwards, they'll get you going. They can repair all types of vehicles, including commercial utes, trucks and even your bus. Drop into 24 Hill Street. They'll fix it without a fuss. Member of the MTA and RAA, no dent is too big or too small. Since 1952. Phone 8532 1611. Quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Hey, Dad, we really need some wheels on that sheep eater. Seeding? It's Harry's. Harvest? It's Harry's. General engineering? There's only one name you can trust. Harry's Engineering. Stone rollers? Semi-trailer roll tarps? Ute trays? Jerry can holder on the caravan? Trailers any size? Lockable ute canopies? Stone roller transporters? Hay forks? Recondition your old trailer. Family-owned metal fabrication business. Contact Ryan Pake today. Whiteswell Road, Karoonda. Phone 0427 524 800. You name it, Harry's can make it.
Around here, we love our Golden Grain. And we love our Golden Grain Hotel. Open from 11 a.m. 7 days a week. And meals available every night. With theme nights 4 nights a week. Including burgers, pizza, steaks, and Thursday nights a schnitzel night. Grab a feed for $15. Affordable for all the family. There's even a kids menu too. Locals or travellers, just come in off the highway into the main street and find the Golden Grain Hotel. And shearers, farmers and spud farmers, order your takeaway meals. Check the website for menus, meal specials, accommodation and upcoming events. Golden Grain Hotel, Pinaroo.com.
Got a lot of empty bottles and cans cluttering up your garage or backyard? Load all of your empties in the car and get to Murraybridge Recycling. They'll have you unloaded as quick as a speeding bullet, cashed up in a flash. With depots in Meningie and Strathalbyn too, turn those old bottles and cans into cash now. You can also assist with your waste recycling and document destruction services in the Murraylands, serving you for over 40 years. Murraybridge Recycling, 55 Thomas Street, phone 0885 324 551. And welcome back to the round 4 of Mallee footy from the Karoonda Oval. And if you've just joining us in the commentary box this week, we are very privileged to have the very experienced flow man from Radio Flow FM, my magnificent great brother, Wayne. Good afternoon.
Yeah, thanks for your company, Big Bruce. You do a terrific job. MFL TV, Lockie on the computer, Michaela on the camera. Have Lisa J here with us, observing the round 4 match of B grade. And like the umpire puts it up in the air, and up they fly at the centre bounce, and they probably got about an inch or two off the ground, the two ruckmen in this reserve grade game. They enjoyed the tap out, which went 10 metres from the centre circle, but no one was giving it up, so the umpire said he'll have it. And the big ruckman, Todd Radford from Karoonda, goes up against the big fella, Noah Ewins, and looks like Ewins gets a free out of that, interfered within the rucking contest by his opponent there in Todd Radford. The kick forward by Murrayville, it goes up to the full forward line, but intercepted there. Looks like Wright Bramford behind the play fell over, and so an uncontested mark taken there by the Karoonda defence. To centre half back, there's two Murrayville players here. One of them is Darcy Crane. He gets another possession, best on the ground in the first quarter, holding back but now going forward is big number 54, and it was a big kick from him, Ryan Crane. He's kicked it forward magnificently, and out comes Wright Bramford, and he takes the mark. They are three senior players of yesteryear. When you look at, you've got Darcy Crane, Ryan Crane, and then Nathan Wright Bramford. All played a lot of senior footy, Big Bruce. And
well, Wright Bramford last year, Wayne, played B grade, then he played A grade. So
yes, I think he might have kicked 10 goals in a day in the two comps. And if he kicks them like that, he could do that again here in this reserve grade game. A goal to Murrayville. Back in the middle, and up they fly. A knockout there this time by Ewins, or Ewins, I've been told here by Big Brucey. Get that pronunciation right for the locals. The big fella Radford got a possession in the middle of the ruckman, did a good job to handball that ball forward, but unfortunately the kick forward went straight to Murrayville on this centre wing on the commentary side. Drew Crane, another one of the ageing veterans, a brilliant player in his heyday. Kicks forward now up to Darcy Crane. Another possession for him, best on the field. Out comes the big man Bramford, or Wright Bramford. And I think we could just do a repeat of the previous passage of play. We had Drew Crane, Ryan Crane, Darcy Crane and Wright Bramford. And I think we might have the commentary solved here, Bruce.
Why don't we just throw the Murrayville Hotel Player of the Day in that? We'll put it down on a USB. We'll just plug it in, and the next time they go up, we'll just play it, see how we go.
All right. That sounds good. The Fisher Motors goal of the day. Umpire does not move, and it is that, the Fisher Motors goal of the day. Wright Bramford, I think, has his fourth goal, and they are really going from strength to strength. Murrayville are now 5 goals, 8 to no score from Karoonda. The centre bounce Karoonda struggling for numbers, of course, today. In the commentary box, the two old fellas here might well have been given the invitation to play and not commentate, but I think I'll stay here and bruise-free area this is. Karoonda go forward, a nice little passage of play out of the centre, and well played there it was too by Jackson From to get it up into the forward line. They're struggling to get past this half-forward line though, where Murrayville, through their experienced players in Drew Crane off half-back, know how to intercept. This time around, the ball looks like it's going to be tossed up by the umpire, who meanders his way across there to the half-forward flank. Up they go again. The big fella Radford gets the knockdown, but again it gets a clearance to Murrayville. They come off half back and it ends up on the outer wing. It's on the club room side now. They have a string of handballs. They're trying to be AFL-like here, but tackle without the ball and around the neck was Darcy Crane. I think it might actually have been Brady Watson, one of their very good players too from yesteryear. And he gets the free kick on the centre wing right in front of the home of the Mallee Magpies sign. Except it's the Bulldogs that have the ball and they go forward to the wing, up in front of the scorekeepers or the timekeepers box. And another mark to Murrayville. Over into the centre and free again is the big fella there. This is Ryan Crane. He comes out with a pass and who will be on the end of it? Right Bramford. He's taken 2 grabs. He's not paid and it comes clear. The hand pass to another Murrayville player there is dumped to the ground, James Beckman. It's now cleared by Karoonda, but a free kick looks like it's going for holding the ball.
Well, I want to ask Flo, man, why wasn't that paid a mark?
Well, I thought he took 2 grabs of it, but not paid. It would have been his 3rd mark for the quarter. The ball coming to the back pocket here, and a terrible bounce, Bruce. It was a B-grade bounce, and we are following a B-grade game. And it comes to Beckman. He couldn't get it before he hand passed the ball over to his teammate in Watson. He got it forward, and another player is dispossessed, tackled there and holding the ball. I think the umpires paid the free.
Yep, holding the ball, good decision.
Darcy Crane there, not wanting to give it up, might have even almost, with Tyler Wright getting the free, it might have given away 50 or 25 or 15 as we go in this B-grade match. Number 22 there is James McAnally. He moved pretty well for a big fella then, Brucey. It reminded me of you out there on the field there with a couple of side steps. And a ball on the centre wing and out towards the outside. And Big Bradford can't get a gallop to get near it. It's kept in play by Murrayville, and it may not have been kept in play by Murrayville. And it's out over the boundary line.
Yes, I was nearly doing a couple of side steps out there. Got the invitation last night to put the shorts on for Karoonda, but unfortunately...
Couldn't find a set big enough?
No, well, there was that problem too, but there was a late call to the specialist and he didn't advise it, so...
I got a feeling that they might have been joking when they asked about you fronting. The ball's on the half-forward flank now for Karoonda. Good bump there on... might have been the Murrayville player, and the umpire says, I think I'll ball it up.
Up they go, punched away, no clear winner. Good work in there by the 54er Crane. In towards full forward, right Bramford, beautifully led and hits him on the chest.
His 4th mark for the quarter.
And I reckon the 6th time he could have plugged a USB in and had Crane to right Bramford.
And I'd say that Michael Bates, Bruce, will have to tighten up on him. The Karoonda backman.
Well, it's either that or he gets another player to help him out because he's on fire, lining up for his, we think, 5th. And he hasn't looked like he's going to miss anything at the moment, but that one has had a gust of wind take it to the right-hand side, through for a minor score. Commentator's curse.
He kicked it from 45 too, Bruce, and it went 5 metres behind the goal line, so... It was a penetrating kick even with that wind issue. So he is a class player. And again, if Murrayville are 1 or 2 short in the seniors this afternoon, I'd expect that he'd probably be coming off the interchange bench for their team.
A lot of COVID around, Flowman, a lot of injuries. See Jervois with 8 changes today in their A grade. Manham the same. So... decimation of injuries.
Ball comes to number 11 there, and a quick snap from Harvey Crane. It's a Crane show in the forward line. He kicks a goal for Murrayville.
Be who you want to be. Go where you want to go. It's your journey.
Come on down to your local Dunlop Super dealer and have a friendly chat because nobody knows local roads like us.
Oh, up they go in the centre, Bruce. The 2 big men, a bit of friendly fire as Crane hits his mate, Hayden Beckman, on the head when he came racing through. Those two were taken out of the contest, but between three Karoonda players, they couldn't get that ball out of that pack. So up they go again for another one. It's Crane again. I think that's the Drew variety. He's on the ground. It might be actually Ryan. The handball out comes to Darcy Crane. He handballs it forward. Another chance here as Murrayville picked the ball up. It looks like CJ Dabbin, too good a player to be playing in the reserves. Coming off half-back is Karoonda.
Yeah, good decision, umpire.
He's paid that free kick. It looks like it's coming back. May have been penalised him because Karoonda had got the ball forward and had a mark on the wing. So now it goes back to centre half back.
Yeah, probably just should have had a little look over his left shoulder there, the umpire, and said play on to advantage.
Yeah, I think so. Out it comes to the outer wing here, and it's taken there by the Ben Island. He gets it forward, and the bloke who marked it previously in the same spot is number 20, Jake Rogers. So he gets that possession he desperately wanted, and he passes to his teammate, and this is Tyler Wright who takes the mark. He handballs it backwards. This might be... he's gone for the touch on the ground, has Jake Rogers. He kicks it forward, a floater. And an easy mark intercepted there by Ryan Crane. I think that Rogers was looking for a couple of cheap possessions there.
Well, I think he's a school teacher by trade, so...
racking up the numbers.
Yeah, racking them up.
Racking them up as Darcy Crane through the middle. For the Murrayville side, he saw Nathan Wright Branford leading, who missed that one. That's the first time he's missed a marking contest. The ball taken in the back pocket by Karoonda and out to the outer side. And a good mark in the back pocket there, out through to the half-back flank and nearly to the wing. They go forward, but it comes off of the Karoonda last, and so that'll be a Murrayville kick. And it looks like, is it Crane? I think it's got it again. He goes to, I think it's Crane. He's
doing quite well, the big fella, Ben Island.
Yep, he is. Darcy Crane has now passed it over to Ryan Crane. Centre half forward is Beckman. It might have been got the ball forward, but Karoonda are trying really hard. Karoonda are trying hard enough, Big Bruce, here to try and stop the ascendancy Murrayville have, but they don't seem to be winning any clearances, and certainly their play going forward is not the quality of Murrayville. A good quality handball, and running free is Crane. Darcy on the run. Misses. One behind. Darcy Crane that time. He showed a turn of speed, Bruce. Put the arm under the ball under the arm, and away he went. Kick out from the defensive unit. Up they go. Over the back here, Rogers is in there. One player for Murrayville against two from Karoonda, but Murrayville win possession. A hand pass comes out to Beckman. Another one goes forward, but Karoonda have intercepted. Oh, it might be a...
Ball up.
Ball up. Might have been the little fella there trying his hardest for Karoonda. On top of the ball, but up there the ruckman. It was taken there though by Big Drew Crane in the ruck.
Right now though, Flo, man, you take the Cranes out and then Wright Branford, we've probably got an even ball game.
Yeah, it's four really good players of senior capability.
Warren is working hard in that back line. Matthias Warren comes out.
It was taken by Chad Nassif. A handball to Nathan and Wright Branford, who hits a post on the run from 30. Another behind, but it could easily have been his fifth goal. Early in the second quarter, he's a dominant player on the field. And he's causing all sorts of issues. The kick out now goes back to number 53, and that is Max Lola. And Big Max back in the pocket takes the mark. He comes to the wing. A good lead here has been provided by number 22, who was James McInally. He dropped the mark, and so Wright Branford took possession of it. It comes to number 40 there from Murrayville, and a kick forward is marked by a big fella 55 in the pocket there. I reckon we've got that as Andrew Willison. And it's socket off the ground on the line, and it goes through for a goal to Harvey Crane, his second.
Hey, it's Ali Cupper, the member for Mildura. One of my proudest achievements since becoming an MP was securing funding for a brand new sport and recreation facility in Murrayville. With the state government's help, we're getting rid of the old sheds and replacing them with a facility Murrayville needs and deserves, because we are Victorians too, and Mallee tough ones at that. As your state MP, my focus is hard work and results, and there's plenty of work still to be done. So just like my favourite Mallee footy team, I'll give it my very best every single day.
Ali Cupper MP, proud supporter of the Murrayville Bulldogs.
Welcome back in the middle. 7-11 Murrayville. No score, Karoonda deep into the second term, heading towards half-time. Sun comes out, beautiful conditions here at the Karoonda Oval. The ball was thrown up. A knock forward and a handball, and a bit of biffo going on behind the play there by Chad Nassif and the big Michael Bates. Nothing in it. They've just hip and shouldering each other off the ball. asking each other about which deodorant company they support. Coming into the middle of the ground here, Darcy Crane gets his 24th possession in the first half, I'd say. Dropped by Bates. He dropped it and then he was held. Little lucky. Oh, there's a bit of going on here between Bates and Nassif again. They got tangled again. Nothing in that, of course.
Bit of friendly fire.
Yeah, just I should say, Brucey, lifting their arms to say, this is the deodorant that I'm wearing.
Oh, well picked up there and stolen by the Watson.
Brady
up towards
Watson.
half forward. Oh, good running onto it there
Kieran
by Brown.
He kicks to an unguarded forward pocket.
Not a good kick.
Hits the car in the forward pocket there, Bruce, and it comes as last touch off. Karoonda get the free kick in the back pocket.
Rogers providing something on this outer side, but he goes straight down the line, clubroom side, and kicks it out of bounds. And I think that was not touched, was it?
No.
You know, so he's given it straight back to Murrayville with this last possession rule.
Big Radford tried there to go with his opposing ruckman, but it comes from I think it might be Ewans. He kicks the ball into the pocket and again. I think that might have come off of...
Well, could we do that again? We might be able to go for a record here and get a sponsor for this flow, man. So many out on the falls in a row.
Yeah, this could be the break-in play flow sponsorship right there.
That's a push in the back.
And a mark. Oh, it's on again. There, just a bit going on between the big fella, number 30. They did pay that push in the back, Bruce.
Yep. Good umpiring.
Good kick into the forward line, and it's Andrew Willison having a good term he is at the moment.
And a pretty good first quarter as well, so, yeah, good first half.
He kicks to the pocket. There's a man out there who takes the mark, pretty much unguarded there.
Crane.
And maybe Kieran Brown, was it?
Harvey Crane.
Over to Harvey Crane.
Oh, good mark.
Good defensive unit there. Look, I think Karoonda are having to defend stoutly, but they're doing their best, and they've been outgunned by a few cranes, I think's worth to say. 22 there is James McAnally. He kicks the ball now towards this outer side, and it's taken with a good lead. But yeah, the little fella there in Tyler Wright couldn't quite get to it. Trying hard. I think he was unlucky there. Might have actually picked himself up a free, but the umpire says, I'll have it.
I think Wright's Karoonda's best player at the moment, Flo, man. He really is putting his body on the line and getting in the bottom of those packs. Good work by Matthias Warren. He gets it back in the 1-3. Nice kick into the centre. Rogers on the lead, takes it on the chest.
Lovely from Matthias. He did play well there.
He's got a lead here from Ryan Pake. Could be his first touch, Pakey. Oh, good little body, but he just couldn't get the ball. Ball goes to ground. Good work by Murrayville. I'll mop it up and clear it out of that defence. Not the best kick. Straight back to Rogers. He didn't think it was coming to him. He punches it out and gives it back to Murrayville. Good tackle on Warren's a bit heavy and high, and he'll get pinged for that, and the Dogs get the free kick.
Darcy, is it? Oh, no, it's Funky. Or Funk, as some people say. Pretty good kick out to his teammate at the wing, and then he goes inboard, and it's taken by Riley Watson. Watson then gets the ball moving to the forward pocket, but a tumbling punt is intercepted on half-back by Karoonda. The kick out of half-back to the wing, it was a poor kick. It didn't give his teammates any opportunity at all there, Bruce, and that just ends up being... the umpire, I think, might have called this a free kick to Karoonda. Maybe a little lucky to get that. Gee, heavily bandaged thigh there, isn't it, by John Watkins? He had very heavily bandaged leg. Kicks to the wing and out it goes.
I think that's a senior colt. We haven't got him on our list by the looks of it, 42. I think it might be, is it the young peddler lad? Is it Lockie from Talem? Not sure, but not on our list. Good mark there by the 55 of Willison. He's had a good first half. Drives it in.
Wright Bramford.
And Wright Bramford.
That is A. Solomon's mark of the day. He sees a teammate in the forward pocket trying to knock it away. Hit him on the head.
That was a falcon.
that was the big fella, Michael Bates.
See if we can get a replay. That was a falcon, I reckon.
Michael Bates has thrown more punches than he's taken touches, I reckon. He comes out and throws another one. He's angry, Batesy, but not getting possession too often, unfortunately. Right, Bramford tried to get the ball in the pocket there. It comes out the back, Karoonda, and another player underneath the ball, but the umpire's called it maybe holding the ball.
Oh, CJ Dabnett there just doing a bit of, almost a bit of dancing himself, Low Man, getting out of that arm of Bates as it comes through.
Yeah, I tell you what, CJ in his day was a gun footballer, but also a gun cricketer too, Bruce. That Dabbin name at Perilla, very good cricketer.
Yes, and of course the what's the lot from the BDT? That name. There's a lot of them out there in that cricket league. The Barretts,
All
very
related.
handy,
The Parakeet Barretts.
very handy cricketers in that league.
Noel Barrett, of course, famous.
Back on the footy, we've got a ball up as that Karoonda
just
under
reminiscing
16,
a bit there, weren't we, Brucey?
Yes, getting up off the ground, and what we got happening here?
It's a little bit of a lull in play, which is
Once.
It looks like a Karoonda player who's been helped from the ground by two of his mates. So
Is that the lad with the sore knee, the heavily bandaged knee, I think? So let's hope that's not too bad as Radford gives him a bit of a hand off the oval.
no, it's not the bandaged leg fella. He was actually helping.
No, it isn't. So
Is it Warren?
not sure who it is, but hopefully he's not too bad as the doggies come away with it. Almost thrown out the back there. Quick kick into the centre field. No one there for the Dogs. Running onto it and the play stopped. And it is the end of the quarter, so it won't matter. And at half-time, it is a handy lead to the Murrayville Bulldogs, 7-11-53 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And Karoonda have not bothered to score us to date. And it is one-way traffic here in the reserves grade clash at Karoonda. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of the reserves match. We'll be back shortly. And that is a Murray Valley Sheds scoreboard. The margin, 53 points. We'll take a few words from our sponsors. You're watching MFL TV Live.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
Have you thought about solar? At Doki Electrical, they supply solar solutions and electrical services for residential, industrial and commercial clients throughout the Murraylands, Adelaide Hills and surrounding areas. They also do new houses and sheds, rewires, renovations, meter box relocations, underground installation and a 24-hour call-out. Call Doki Electrical 0875 234 322. Need a sparky big or small? We can do it all.
Eastside Bearings and Brake Supplies, your specialists for all your agricultural and industrial needs, with a massive range from over 200 suppliers, unmatched expertise, built from over 100 years of combined spare parts knowledge. Why run around town or even further when you can get it right parts and advice in one stop? They can even send your parts overnight to most areas in SA.
eastsidebearings.com.au 7 to 9 Sturt Reserve Road, Murray Bridge. Find us on Facebook. Phone 85321973.
I'm born and bred in Mount Gambier. I left to study law and economics in Adelaide. At some point, I got homesick. My family's in Mount Gambier, and so I took the decision to go home. I took the opportunity to join the City of Mount Gambier as a councillor. I spent 2 terms on that council, and over time I realised through my advocacy and other things that I could achieve outcomes. But at some point in that time I realised the sphere of influence that I could impact was limited. That's what I've spent 2 terms doing, working hard to ensure that the electorate of Barker gets its fair share, its voice is heard, and I'm really pleased with some of the outcomes we've achieved.
Look no further than Emmett's and John Deere for your next compact utility tractor. From 23 to 66 horsepower, they are built tough in the USA and ready to tackle your landscaping and small farming jobs. There's a huge range of attachments available, and the e-hydro transmission with twin touch pedals makes operating a tractor as simple as driving an automatic car. Plus all 1 to 4 series tractors come with a 6-year powertrain warranty. Whatever the task, whatever the budget, Emmett's and John Deere have your new compact utility tractor sorted.
If you're looking for a reliable concrete supply, one who employs locals and puts locals first, Sprycrete is the team you need to call. Sprycrete provide quality products with fast, friendly, reliable service. Sprycrete have mini mixers and large concrete trucks for any type of job, no matter the room you have on site. There is no job too big or too small. Sprycrete, your local concrete supplier in the Murraylands. Give them a call, 0459 944 346.
It's open, Bill! It's Open Dunk! The Karoonda General Store and Tavern, Railway Terrace, is the best cold beer in the Riverland, open 7 days. Don't miss our lunch specials, our beef schnitzel, cheese and gravy rolls, with fresh grab-and-go toasted sandwiches, hot dogs, pies, pastries and sausage roll. Call 0439 761 904. Pre-order Monday to Sunday. Get yourself a fresh, barista-made coffee available from 10 a.m. Karoonda General Store and Tavern. Look for the sheep with a cold bevy. It's freezing out! And welcome back to the second half of the Curtain Raiser, the reserves grade clash in round 4 of Mallee footy. And if you've just joined us, joining me in the commentary box is my good brother Wayne. Good afternoon, Flo man.
Yes, good to be with you, Bruce. It's good to have your company right across the MFL TV live coverage. Wherever you're listening, be it in the Mallee or well afield, a lot of folk are following this channel, which is great to see country football being broadcast by the MFL TV and doing a terrific job. Big Bruce commentary, Michaela up on the camera, and also we've got Lockie on the computer. And Lisa J, she's here with me too today. So out to the half forward flank it goes, and Karoonda's best passage of play for the game, I reckon, up into the full forward area. But like most things, it's ended up in the hands of Murrayville out of play.
Yeah, streaming through the channels of Vimeo, YouTube, and of course Facebook, and also down to the South Coast and the Flurio app. G'day to Susie down there on the Flurio app, and over 20,000 followers. So lots of traffic following the Mallee footy each week on the app, and it's great to be in partnership with the Flurio app and Susie. And really has been some overwhelming comments and feedback coming in during the week.
Yes, there has been. The ball comes out to the half-back line and it's taken here by Murrayville. It looks like it is Ryan Crane. He kicks the ball back into centre half-back. He sees his teammate there in Funky. He goes across to the centre half-back position, the true centre half-back position. It's taken there by Clint Cameron. He kicks the ball into the middle and it's up towards Andrew Willison. Another possession. He handballs it to the elusive Darcy Crane. He kicks it forward to Nathan Wright Bramford, who goes back on the ball. He snaps it back over. Oh, it was intercepted on the goal line, and the umpires paid the mark, probably fairly lucky by Jake Rogers.
A little bit lucky there was at Bates down the back line there. He juckled that about 6 times and he was eventually paid it.
Matt Cram, good mark there. Solomon's contender for the mark of the day. Coming through half-back is Warren. He kicks the ball to centre half forward. Up they go. No mark taken. Murrayville at the base of the pack. A good handball through. It gets it out to Ryan Crane. He goes back inboard. Gets around 3 Karoonda players. Handballs the ball to his teammate in Clint Cameron. Cameron in the middle kicks it to centre half forward towards the big fella in Nathan Wright Bramford. He marks. Kicks it into the full forward pocket. A good kick there. Number 12 takes the mark in Brady Watson. He gets it over the top. A free player, number 47. Goes for goal, and it's kicked right over the goal line by Zach Kelly.
It's freezing outside. We can keep you warm. Callington Refrigeration and Electrical is an SA family-owned business established in 1998. We specialise in heating, ventilating, air conditioning and refrigeration service, and with a fully qualified electrician, electrical work on new homes, renovations and ducted and split systems. We pride ourselves on an honest, reliable service and professional design for ducted units. For all inquiries, call John and Jacob 0411 664 810. We are the Dakin Specialists. Special till the end of May, 2.5 kilowatt split system Dakin light, fully installed, $1,390. Conditions apply.
Murrayville to go forward, this time by Blake Webster. Oh, it just misses from a kick from nearly 45 out, through for a behind 8-12 to no score. It's 60 points to 0. Karoonda need to get just need to get their hands on the ball. Murrayville probably got 75% of possession so far in this game.
Well, I can tell you, Flo, man, I've been on thumpings like this, and when I played at A-grade for Murraybridge Redlegs, and right about now in the third quarter when you got no score on the board, there's only one thing you want to do. You want to get it down there and try and get a point.
Yeah, just anything. Out they come on the centre wing. Karoonda just trying hard. That's great. I think that might be Crane, of course, I've got my teams mixed up here, but that looks like it might have been Pakey, I reckon, out there.
Yeah, well, that's where he's got to play, I think. He's playing too deep. He's got to come up to centre half forward in the middle and try and get that ball coming back down. He's got Matthias Warren working really hard in that defensive 50, driving the ball up. And an appeal for holding the ball there. Umpire not having any of that. He's going to throw it up right in front of those magnificent club rooms.
Yeah, brand new, aren't they, Bruce? Last year they were just opened. A very, very nice funding that they received here at Karoonda Districts.
Yeah, that right-hand end, and looks fabulous, just blends in. And blending right in now is Crane again as he drives it centre forward. Bramford!
Oh, Bramford. He plays on after taking the mark. He's got caught with the ball. He got a handball away.
Well done there by the 27 of From.
It was a rush of blood there by Nathan Wright Bramford. I think he saw his 6th goal coming up.
Yes, like any good full forward, he should have gone back and took the kick, I think, Flowman.
Yes. I don't recall you playing on too many times when you had it from 40. Up goes Wright Bramford. Here he gets it now. Will he play on this time? No. Sees a teammate, and he goes for that teammate. Oh, goes straight through the fingers of Ryan. Oh, Ryan Crane might have got just touched on the back of the head there. Ryan's actually got a little balding patch there. I think he might have got that bald patch there when he just went for the spoil, the Karoonda player.
Yeah, just grabbed the back of the head there, didn't he? I was talking to...
might be Drew Crane, I think, actually, that is. It's Drew.
I was talking to Ryan before the game, and he said that he
Drew will kick this, by the way.
He was asked to play A-grade today, so... But he said at 45 that might be a bit hard.
Well, Drew missed it. I said he'd kick it, Bruce, but he missed it by that much. Years gone by, that would have been bread and butter, but I guess the leg's getting a bit older now. He's kicked a lot of goals, that's for sure, with that left leg. Out to the outside half-back flank, but just too good. And a good mark there was a Solomon's mark of the day taken there. And a good kick inboard to, this might be Andrew Willison. I think he's high up in their better players right now, Andrew Willison.
And Beckman took that mark before that, so yeah.
Was a good mark.
Just domination there.
Too many tall players. Here they come, another lead. This time it is a pass. It could be
Crane,
Darcy or Drew. It's Drew. Drew's about 10 metres closer here, Bruce. From I could probably kick that distance, so that's probably 30. So about 30. Drew will kick this one. There you go, Bruce. That's the commentator's Moss. It's gone out on the full.
Well, you did more than Moss him. You cursed him big time, and
What was that from Drew Crane? From 30 metres, he kicked it out on the full, and that left leg looked like it was...
Well, I think he took it too easy, and just the drop that might have got a gust of breeze. It is quite breezy out there. It has picked up a little bit. Good work there by McAnally Spoils. Right, he's been their best player. It's a bit of a chicken wing tackle and gets pinged holding the ball.
Was Kieran Brown, good tackle from him. Play on now. Oh, this is just a magnificent. Willison takes the mark. He comes forward and out comes Wright Bramford.
Oh, just too easy.
And I think it was good enough that you won't stop that. And over they go. Another free man in the forward line. Karoonda's defence has completely fallen apart. And another shot from goal. Wright Bramford kicked that ball to his teammate, which might be Funky, I think it is, who's come down from the middle. And he would be...
Had a pretty good first half, Funky.
He'd be 35 metres from goal. I'd probably put him down for this. Kicks it low and shouldn't have done that either. You see, I'm helping Karoonda here.
Yeah, Bates just probably should have marked that in the end.
1 point. And they keep peppering the scoreboard. Drop mark here. Chance here for Murrayville. Comes to Big Drew. He'll love this opportunity. Snaps for goal over the shoulder. And it ends up in the other side forward pocket. Picked up by Karoonda's back pocket there. And that's a good player in Jackson From. He's tried real hard. Got the ball clear to one of his mates on half-back. Here's a good passage of play. They've got the ball free to one of their lads there in the middle, Blake Webster. But it's been intercepted now by the big fella there in Ryan Crane. Coming through magnificently is Ryan Crane. He dispossessed the Karoonda boys there. He's moved the ball forward another 30 metres and he's out there with two blokes chasing him. He knocks it towards the half-forward flank. Eventually Warren catches up with him.
And got the free kick.
And I reckon Crane's been given it. He handballs it backwards. Another attack. Rude Crane at the back. Couldn't mark. Oh, roping the ball, but beautifully tackled. I think it might have been Funky.
Yeah, Karoonda's not not giving it to them, Wayne. They really are putting the pressure on as much as they can.
That was the big fella there out of the pack. I reckon Michael Bates kicked that out, but another chance for Murrayville. He's well tackled, a good piece of tackling. And the umpire says, holding the ball, he tries to play on Karoonda and from the centre half-back position goes to the wing. A good mark on the wing, a one-hander there taken by James McAnally.
Yeah, from Taylor Ben, Wayne. Good skills just playing out here. Taylor Bender got the bye today, so...
Good recruit for the day. He tries to do the old sidestep and show the candy. I think his body movements were behind his brain movements then. The ball comes free to Murrayville.
Oh, that should be play on to advantage.
Play on to advantage, Bruce.
It's not.
No advantage. And the ball kicked back for that free to be taken.
Yeah, Macca just got right into his back there and made him earn it.
Showed the candy and then realised that he needed to make amends and didn't quite do that either. It's awful when you make a mistake and you try to make amends and you give away a free kick that results in a goal. And Murrayville have gone forward and it could be just that. No, it's not picked up on the half volley, so Karoonda get a chance in defence from the full-back line. Here's a chance, a poor kick. It's landed right in the arms in the full forward line of CJ Davenant at about 25 metres from goal. Bad luck for the young fella there from. He's played well this quarter and he's got to have a few mates to help him in that back line. CJ has a shot now and that is through the middle. It is another goal for Murrayville.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder. Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld. Making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
Oh, back in the middle, the umpire puts the ball up. That goal from CJ Davenant. 9-14 Murrayville to no score Karoonda. 9-14, 68 to nothing. It is a Murray Valley Sheds scoreboard.
As they come away with it again, the doggies through the agency of Willison. He has had a great match. Gets it over to his teammate who drives it in. A good diving effort to mark. Just pops out when he hit the ground was the young fella in Kelly. They come away with it, the Pies. Out there towards the club rooms. Crane. Over the top. Finds his runner in McDonald. I haven't called him much, Flowman. Does a centre field. Good take and plays it on. Oh, he's almost bought rain with that. Sits it up. Bates goes the fist. Ball goes front and centre and the umpire's blowing the whistle. He'll
play the free kick, holding on
to the doggies, Crane.
And that was Bates that gave that away, Bruce. Okay, big fella. He's just not quite, just out of sorts, isn't he?
Yes, he's just out of sorts.
Just out of sorts.
Put it down to out of sorts.
Shot for goal for Murrayville.
Is that a statistic? Out of sorts?
The Flow FM, out of sorts for the day. Oh, it's a wobbly old punt. I don't know what Andrew Willison was doing there, but he kicked it from 20 metres, Bruce.
Good work by From. He's played well.
I can recall one day kicking a ball about 30 metres in a wobbly old punt that I should have put through for a goal a long, long time ago. So I don't want to criticise Andrew. He's had a very good game. In the middle, that was, I think, Ryan Crane there that moved the ball out, but the umpire's going to call this ball back, and he's paying a free kick. Might have been a throw. And it's been paid to Karoonda. Karoonda get a short pass to half-back, and it's taken there by the Tyron Brown, I think it might be, up to the centre wing position, or just a half-forward flank, really, now over into the 50-metre line. Tackled there, maybe dropping the ball. The umpire says play on as Murrayville get the advantage regardless. It goes out to the wing, and it's knocked out over the line by that Brady Watson, and it may well be, I think he's going to call this to Karoonda's advantage last off. This looks like Tyler Wright, I think, that might have it on that outer side. Probably the best player for Karoonda. Kicks to the centre or half-forward flank area, punching the ball away. There was the big fella in, I think it was Ryan Pake from behind that did that. And the ball goes out over, so the umpire actually does now ball the ball up.
A little bit slow kicking the ball in there. Pake had made a good lead, and in the end there was too many numbers around there for him to even get a chance at marking it.
Ryan Crane handballs the ball free over to number 42, McDonald. We'll call him a couple more times. He's had a couple of good touches. The ball comes to Karoonda, but Wright Branford got him from behind. Nathan Wright Branford tackled beautifully, and he dispossessed Ben Ireland. And now Wright Branford takes the kick to centre half forward. It comes towards Big Drew. I think Wright Branford's gone back and Drew Crane's gone forward this quarter just to give the players some opportunity getting some touches. Darcy Crane, it might have been, or Funky. That's Funky, I think, that time. Darcy the first time. And they're jumping all over him there. Karoonda haven't given up the will to fight around the ball. They just haven't got the talent on the field to compete with the... I guess the ex-A graders, they're real A graders, the Murrayville ex-A graders. They're ageing A graders, I might add, but they've come back to reserves and kept this great fine club, the Bulldogs, going.
Yeah, you don't lose at flow, man. And when you've got blokes like Ryan Crane and Drew Crane, they're just absolute champions in their day. And
just get slower.
Free kick here to the Doggies.
The smarts haven't been lost. It was a high hit, I think, just slightly. Both players went for the ball, but I think it was... just high on the shoulder there of Murrayville. Now the ball comes out to the halfback. It's Craig Walker. Oh, great kick into Nathan Wright Branford, who dropped the mark that he should have taken. He was nearly dispossessed, but he still recovered well. He now snaps for goal from the pocket over his shoulder. Goes straight up in the air. They go for the ball. It comes to ground. Young Kelly, it might be. Can't take possession. It's on the forward ground, right on the forward line, right on the edge of the boundary. The umpire says, I'll ball it up. Murrayville, chance here to score. They've been the only ones to score. Wright Branford in the ruck. Karoonda trying to handball it through to get a rush behind, but it's picked up by Murrayville, and a snap for goal goes through for another one. The 10th goal on the board. That was Drew Crane.
6 and out, old mate.
You mean window and out?
Mum's gonna kill us.
Mum's gonna kill you. No worries. I'll fix it fast.
Who you gonna call?
Rowe Aluminium and Security. Specialising in windows any size. Security doors, roller shutters, bathroom screens, fly screens and general window repairs. Call Darren for a free measure and quote. Phone 0885 321 230 or visit their showroom at 44 Old Princess Highway East Side, Murray Bridge. Rowe Aluminium and Security, where your security is our business.
Out here at the Karoonda Oval.
Cracking day, Flo, man.
Beautiful for football, the B-grade match between Murrayville and Karoonda districts. It's taken by Warren for Karoonda. Inside 50 they go, but as has been the case, the back line holds firm for Murrayville. Although the first mistake, Big Bruce, from the Murrayville back line, and a mark has been taken here by the big fellow, James McAnally, and he has a chance, the Big Mac, to go back and kick the first goal for Karoonda. He's 25 metres out, runs in, drop punt. It's a goal to Karoonda.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specialising in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Oh, the Big Mac kicks the first goal for Karoonda. Murrayville get the ball out of the centre though. Taken there by Ryan Crane. A lovely hand pass to Darcy Crane. A lovely kick forward to Drew Crane. How about that? Ryan to Darcy to Drew. And he goes back to have a shot at goal.
Well, fair to say that it'd have to be the Murrayville Hotel Play of the Day with all the cranes in it. But see Karoonda have shifted Ryan Pake out of that forward area now. He's come down for a run on the ball.
Drew goes for goal. Lovely kick off the boot. Oh, what a magnificent kick. It's another goal to Drew Crane.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murraylands and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Well, from the first, the second goal, I should say, in the last 5 minutes from Drew Crane, the ball went back to the centre. Ryan Crane knocked it forward from that centre. He tried to then take the ball forward. I think Ryan Crane's gone on the ball here. He's having a very good quarter, that is for sure. He goes straight through with the shoulder, missed everybody. A handball from, might have been that young fellow who's played real well, CJ Dabinet. I think he's got the ball clear. Drew Crane has another running shot for goal from resulting handball. And I think he's kicked his third behind. He might have a couple of goals, 2 goals at least he scored. Let's just take a look at that scoreboard, Big Bruce, the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard.
11-15-81 to 1 solitary goal kicked by James McAnally as Ryan Pake's gone to the other end of the ground, kicks it out and finds Matthias Warren.
And there goes the third quarter. The siren sounds to end that quarter. Big Bruce, the competition was pretty fierce from Murrayville. Their stars of yesteryear, Darcy Crane, Ryan Crane, Drew Crane.
It's a Crane show.
And they certainly have been a real pain for everyone from Karoonda today. Karoonda got their first goal there. Good stuff from them. Let's go to our commercial break. It is the MFL TV Live.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their 2 Murraybridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Do you need your driveway exposed with some awesome squares? Time to call a team from Carstairs. From shed floors, driveways or your footpath, call the guys at Carstairs Concrete Services. They've got the staff. Brighten that entertaining area with some colour. Call Carstairs. There is no other. From foundations to a fence post, no job is too big or too small. It's time to give the professionals Carstairs a call. Phone 0401 009 886. Carstairs Concrete Services. Our guarantee is set in concrete. Travelling down the Mallee Highway? Come across the Murrayville Hotel. Accommodation is the best. Friday night is pizza night, meat raffle and lucky chair prizes, so we timed it just right. With meals available 7 days, we'll stick around till Thursday. That's schnitzel night. The footy's on the big screen. Join the family atmosphere. Drop in after the game for the best cold beer. A couple of coldies from the bottle shop. It's time to hit the Mallee Highway. Murrayville, the best pub over the border. 29 Mackenzie Street, meals and accommodation. Phone 03 5095 2120. Supporting local sport.
Yo, looking for the big orange sign? You'll find it at number 39. It's Fishes. It's Fishes. Can't wait to drive my new used car, service and finance the best by far. It's Fishes. It's Fishes. Drop in and see Alex or Rick. They've got the used car that'll do the trick. It's Fishes. It's Fishes. Service detailed, ready to go. You'll find them at 39 Adelaide Road. It's Fishes. It's Fishes. A name you can trust with no fears because they've been serving you for over 60 years. It's Fishes. Phone 853-22500.
Are you looking for that magical finish to your flooring and blinds? Our online catalogue is out now, so head to solomons.com.au to check it out. There's magic in a Solomons floor.
And there's magic in a Solomons store.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you. Contact Bianca in Pinaroo 0411 389 524.
All right, we're back here for the final term of the B-grade match between Karoonda Districts and Murrayville at the Karoonda Oval, the home of the mighty Magpies. In the commentary box is Big Brucey.
Up they go. This last quarter won't come quick enough for the Pies. They'll want it over. Ryan Pake's been moved into the middle. Gets a handball over to Watkins. Drives it to half forward. Underneath it, no one. Ball bounces. Well done there by the 3 of Wright. He's been handy for the Pies. Gets it over to Rogers. He's tackled, dispossessed. And Murrayville come away with it through Crane.
Craig Walker on the wing. Takes a bounce with plenty of space. He'll get the handball to 1 or 2 players here. Looks like the big fella there is number 38, Hayden Beckman. He handballed the ball inland. Another handball, a string of them. This is Funky, I think it is. He goes on the left foot into the full forward. At the good interception mark is taken by Karoonda. Reading the play well. Nathan Wright Bramford just lagging behind. Maybe just with the number of goals, it was a good mark, though, I reckon, by Ben Island.
Yeah, he's worked hard back there, Island.
Ball coming out to this outer side wing from Warren. He kicks the ball with the right. Comes up towards... Oh, good mark from Pake. That was a Solomon's flooring mark of the day.
Yeah, we just haven't seen enough of it from Rhino.
And he kicks it out on the full. Gave him the wrap, but let me down there, Pakey. Beckman, that is, James variety, has both Hayden and James playing in this side. Ball now comes to Hayden, and he goes for goal on the run. A lovely kick. Oh, over the back of the pack it goes, and it was a rush behind from the hands of Wright Bramford. Late in the game, we're in the fourth quarter. For those that are watching MFL TV live, the reserve grade game at the Karoonda Oval. Wayne the Flowman Phillips in the commentary box with big Bruce Phillips, brothers. I think we used to commentate in the bedroom growing up, imaginary games of football. But these days it's the real deal out here in country football. We love the country, we love country football, love the Mallee, and the Mallee football getting great coverage from MFL TV. The team with Lockie on the computer and Michaela on the camera. Into the full forward line it goes. Over the back of the pack. Well forwarded there by Murrayville. A snap for goal here from Wright Bramford. No, he doesn't snap. He handballs the ball to his teammate, who from point blank range has kicked a point. One of the young lads, I think, coming up from senior Colts there. Harvey Crane, I reckon one of the lads.
Yeah, he just slapped it on the boot. He didn't have a lot of time, in fairness, Flowman, as Pake brings that ball back in. And a good mark. No, he didn't.
Beckman, was it?
He just didn't quite complete it. That half-back line, Karoonda try and bring it forward, but it's all the doggies dispossessed. Out of there was the Pies getting a quick kick, but run on to there by Funky. And the umpire's blown the whistle. He's paid a free kick to, looks like a Wright, isn't it?
He's been the best player for Karoonda.
I think he has too, Flowman. He's had a good game, Tyler Wright.
Yeah.
And up to centre wing, and McAnally can't quite hang on to it, and it will be out of bounds and a free kick to Crane.
Crane, no, I think that's the Drew one. He's a bit
centre wing,
more solid build. He runs inboard, kicks with that magnificent left foot of his, 60 metres into the full forward line. Warren tries to run out of defence. He doesn't just try. He takes a bounce and clears to the centre wing for Karoonda. Struggling on one leg out there is number 42. We haven't got his name, but he has tried hard with that knee injury. The ball comes to Drew Crane again, who thumps it forward with that 50-metre left leg. Up they go in the full forward line. It was taken there by Clint Cameron. That comes taken out of the back of the pack there. It was Karoonda. They'll run it off of half-back from. Gets it into the middle. A good kick it was, but intercepting again. Looks like Darcy Crane off half-back. Handballs the ball to Ryan Crane. Kicks the ball forward. It's missed that time by CJ Davenant. And it looks like it'll be a fight for the ball on the ground between CJ and Matt Cram, and no one won that fight on the ground with the ball, and the umpire takes it and throws it up. Up they go. Radford got it down, but it went straight to the ground. Radford has another shot, but no, it's a free kick being paid to Karoonda off the ball there. And they'll take this. Looks like that might be Max Loller. He gets it out to Warren. Warren's come into the game in this last half. Didn't see a lot of him in the second quarter. The good kick comes out to the half-back line, and Bruce, it's taken there on that half-back line by number
McAnally.
22, McAnally, the goal kicker. He kicks it 25 to 30 into the half-forward line. They're just not quite, those passes, not quite hitting their players, and leaves it easy for Murrayville to mop it up, albeit that they've fallen on the ball. Now they've got to tap it out, and it looks like a good tackle to the ground. Oh, gee, well fought Karoonda then, because, and I think probably slightly been beaten around the contest, easy to say it, but they have fought hard. Kick forward out of the pack there. It goes from Crane into the full forward line, but there's 4 Karoonda players back here. They work it out, albeit they almost muck it up. Oh, he has mucked it up. I can't commentate what I just saw, Bruce. I think I'm just not sure what to say about Jake Rogers. I think that might have been. But a good mark from Pakey here on the wing. Pakey in front of the commentary box. I think it was actually Ben Ireland. Ben Ireland ran around 2 players and then missed with the kick. It was quite a comedy of errors, but a kick from Karoonda up forward. It might go out over the boundary line. It's over, so there'll be a free off half-back. Looks like James Beckman trying to tell the umpire where the free should be taken. Right here in front of the commentary box, the umpire having nothing of James Beckman's decision to do that. But he'll lead now for the ball. And a kick that goes over his head straight to Pake, who then takes it from the wing. He runs through to the half forward. A lead there over the back of the pack. It goes to number 38, and he kicks a goal for Karoonda. That is Brian Goodridge, their second goal.
Hey, Bob, your carpet's looking dirty.
Yeah, it needs a clean.
It needs a canard clean. Make your job easy with canards. Carpet, footy clubs, windows, office cleans. All your cleaning products for purchase. Toilet rolls, chemicals, floor cleaners, with shampoos and conditioners. Contact Paul Canard, 35 Adelaide Road, Pinaroo. Phone 0419 180 924. Canard Clean, cleaning the Mallee and beyond.
Welcome back. The ball out of the centre bounce was kicked forward quickly by Karoonda. Pakey's gone in there and made a real difference. So they've got a couple of goals since that occurred. But Murrayville off half-back now get the ball forward, and Brady Watson marks on the wing. He goes inboard to Funky. He goes inboard to Ryan Crane. He goes inboard to Funky. He gets tackled high, and he did duck. Ryan Crane gets his handball. He kicks forward, but intercepting off of half-back. Good mark there taken by Jackson Fromm. I've liked Jackson Fromm's game. He's tried really hard. He now kicks the ball out to the back pocket area, and it's marked out there by, I think, probably since he's moved there, Pakey's been quite good off of half-back. He kicks and finds Warren. Pakey's actually bent over right now, Bruce, with the hands on the knees. And I suspect that's why the big tank didn't go into the middle any earlier. I don't think there was a tank big enough to do that. He's got a big body that he's moving around these days, and I think we all know how hard it is to get back and run against the tide of the ageing years. Right, Bramford hasn't got that problem. He gets the ball inland to Becklin, and Hayden Becklin, he sidesteps, and from 40, kicks forward. Oh, good mark in defence, should be paid to Pake. Not paid, and he's run the ball over the boundary line and appealing to the umpire with the arms open there. Bruce, I thought that was 50 metres when that happened.
Hopefully they don't bring it in this competition, Flo, man. As Warren, he's worked hard too back there. He's been under siege. Got it out, but it's chopped off by the doggies. They drive it back in. Pake at the back. Signature on the ball, but just couldn't sign it off. And off hands, out of bounds in that right forward pocket. And hang on. It's the goal umpire there just crossing the flags and signalling a point.
I don't know why that was.
About 5 minutes after it had left there. So it's quite interesting. Good work there by Wright.
Yep. So the ball was rushed through, Bruce, for a behind, and that wasn't paid. And what he was signalling was that should have been added to the scorecard to the other umpire. That was the rush behind by Pake for Murrayville. So that's an extra score to Murrayville, which we, I think, put down as a score anyway. The ball's on the centre wing, and it's taken there by Brady Watson.
Good
Kicks
mark.
it forward, but intercepting there really well. Again, Karoonda have tried hard off half-back. Had a lot to do, that's for sure.
He's played well island across that half-back area.
Big Radford. He's galloping, Big Radford. Look at that. He's looking for another handball, the big fella. He's run on for another one, but didn't come his way, unfortunately for him. And the ball comes to the ground, and on the wing again, 2 Murrayville players are going for the ball against each other. The ball comes clear, and it's taken by, I think it might have been, might be Funky, kicked it forward. It's intercept there for the mark, but it wasn't taken by Bates. He gets a chance on the ground, though, here. He's tackled. He broke free with a hand. He handballed the ball back. Out comes Pake. He couldn't get rid of it. The umpire nearly was going to blow the whistle. It comes out the back here. It's taken again by big number 40 here. He's tackled to the ground. Handballs to Bates. The umpire calls it, holding the ball. And Murrayville will take a shot point-blank range in front of the goal. That was good tackling there by young Zach Kelly. He'll get a chance, I think, to kick probably his first goal. I don't know if he got that one earlier on the snap. He kicks from point-blank range straight over the goal umpire's head for a goal to Murrayville.
For a better way to buy garden power tools, you'll have to go to your local Stihl specialist. They're experts, so you'll get the tool you need. They'll familiarise you with the tool and get it ready to go. Better still, they can service it too, so it'll last for years. Stihl Garden Power Tools, only from Stihl Specialist Stores. Find yours online. Better still.
12 goals, 17 to 2 straight kicks here at Karoonda. Murrayville leading Karoonda comfortably. A series of ham passes. Sir Wright Bramford gives it over to Hayden Beckman on the run from 40. Has missed. Hayden Beckman, I think if he could get that part of his game, just those shots for goal, it's the second opportunity he's had in this last quarter. Both have gone that wrong side of the goalpost, the wind taking him. But if he can get that sorted out in his game, it could really be a senior footballer at A-grade level. But he's here in the twos today, learning those skills. The ball comes into the middle of the ground, and it's picked up by Murrayville again. A hand pass that comes clear to Kieran Brown, another one that gets out the back. The kick-off there from... Can't quite see who. Might have been the kick came from James Beckman. The ball's ended up with Hayden Beckman. Hayden takes another kick towards his brother James. It was intercepted. That kick just... His kick drifts to the left, to the right, I should say. So it did that. Now he's now got a chance again. He takes possession. He hand passes the ball. A lovely ball he's given to his teammate. Another handball. Unfortunately, it was missed by Brady Watson. He kicks it, picks it up and kicks it, smothered by Karoonda in defence, which was good play from them. And it's Frommy again from defence. He takes the ball, a bounce. He gets caught with the ball. And the umpire says, play on. A hand pass that came forward and up to centre half forward they go. Karoonda a chance, but over the back again. Murrayville, it's taken by Riley Watson. He kicks to the wing. Taken there on the wing this time by Daniel McDonald up to the centre half forward position. And good interception there by Warren. And he punches the ball out over the boundary line. And it now comes back to the umpire to throw it in as such. No boundary umpires anymore in Mallee, so he comes to the field umpire who steps from about 20 metres inside the line and then just throws the ball up. The ruckmen go to it.
Yeah, just the league have the boundary umpires now, Flowman.
And it comes out the back from, he slung at a tackle. Oh, the umpire's called holding the ball, and that was number 27 From, I think, that was slung. Jackson From. I don't know whether or not the intensity of the tackle was very heavy. And there's a new change of rule on that dangerous tackle, Bruce, and that got close to it, I think, there. It's a hard one when you see a vicious swinging tackle like that was. It was a good tackle. I'm not saying it wasn't, but if the player is pinned in such a way they can't move and they hit the ground, then that's where it gets a little bit dangerous. So it was called in the favour of Murrayville. Comes to centre-half back and sidestepping there again is the number 20, Jake Rogers. His kick went to centre-half back, but it was intercepted beautifully by Murrayville, by Adam Funky. He kicked to the leading player up forward in Harvey Crane, who the junior. This young kid's wearing the orange-coloured boots, the Dermot Brereton style here, Big Brucey. Have a look at those boots.
Oh, I love them. Flowman, I wish they were around when I was playing.
That's right, you'd wear them. Playing above yourself in the boots. Oh, he's kicked a screw punt that was started a drop punt. It went to the forward pocket. Oh, running out of defence and knocking into the Murrayville player. There was Jake Rogers, but he didn't have the ball, but it came to the back pocket and Karoonda get a kick that clears the defensive unit. And they get it past to centre half, or the half-back flank, now to the wing. Unfortunately, that goes just over the head of Brian Goodridge. The ball comes up to centre-half forward now for Murrayville, and taking a good mark there is CJ Dabinet. He's already kicked a goal early in the match. And Brucey, I think he's just right on his length here. And he kicks it forward. The young fella comes out for a lead. Comes back to Murrayville, who take a flying shot for goal. The ball's punched through by Big Bates. I think that was CJ that actually had another shot after passing off. Behind off the hands. Pake in defence. Not sure what to do, but he gets a good lead now from Rogers. Rogers is going to run with the ball. He keeps running and he kicks now to the wing. A shocking kick off the boot. Gave his teammate in right no chance at all. Darcy Crane intercepted and kicked it forward, but it was marked by Pake in defence. Probably over the whole day, Wright's dropped out of the game a bit in this last quarter, but I think the second half from Pake's been very good. To the wing. The kicking out there has gone the way of, unfortunately, I think it's come off hands of the Karoonda player. The umpire's probably going to pay a free kick here, or is he going to ball it in? No, he's going to ball that in as rushed off hands, and it's thrown up. It's on the half-forward flank, and in the clash of bodies go. Nice handball from the big fella there in Todd Radford, but it came out the back to Funky. He kicked it forward. It was dropped by Warren off the chest. He then went back in for it. It was taken there by Daniel McDonald. It then came out the pack, and a good kick forward, but Bates takes a great defensive mark. He's had a well, let's just say an all at sea day, but that was his best possession. Wasn't his best kick, though, Bruce. He went to no one. Murrayville with CJ gets it. He handballs the ball over. They kick forward another shot on goal, which was a poor shot on goal that went out of bounds on the full. Bates covered himself in glory there, Bruce, with a Solomon's mark of the day. And then it was a kick that went straight to the opposition. Pakey kicks it in, tried a screw punter that went off the side of the boot and went nowhere. A couple of Karoonda players are trying to pick the ball up at centre-half back, and Murrayville dive on top. I think the best thing the umpires could do is for the timekeepers to probably blow the siren at this point. It's not quite the inspiring game it might have been 15 minutes ago, as it's got pretty scrappy, as players have got pretty tired. Kick out of the pack again by Murrayville, but it didn't make the distance, and it's relieved again from Karoonda, who I think are doing a reasonable job back there this quarter. I think as Murrayville are tiring, their kicks aren't going quite as far as they were earlier on. They've certainly kicked a lot of goals to the tennis court, netball court end of the ground, the silo end of the ground. It's been a bit harder to score to. Maybe that breeze is blowing from the north today. Quite a warm day here at Karoonda. I reckon about 20 degrees, maybe 21 even. Handball off the half-back flank from Karoonda out to the boundary line. It might be over the... No, it's just inside the play. I reckon another good effort there by Tyler Wright to hang into the ball and hold on to it, and it goes back to the umpire for a ball up.
He's been their best player, Flo, man. He's absolutely dominated his position wherever he is. He's been all over the ground.
Tried really hard in a losing side where they've just kicked two majors for the day. The opposing side, I think, has kicked to, was it 12 are we up to for Murrayville?
Yeah, on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard, 12-19 to 2 straight goals.
Ball comes to Warren. He tries to break a tackle, but that didn't happen. It goes out to Max Loller. He's been okay in the last quarter. Ball gets to the half-back flank. The umpire says I'll ball that one up as the long-sleeved Karoonda player, who's very small, little fella out there on the half-forward line, can't just see him at the moment. He tries to tackle down and down. He brings his opponent down too. It was a heavy tackle.
Yeah, missing quite a few players in this Karoonda reserves, of course. I think there might be a bit of COVID out here as well, and quite a few players missing as the siren goes to round out the reserves grade clash here. Well, there was no surprises who was going to win right from that first quarter, and the Murrayville Bulldogs have run away with it pretty easily. 12-19 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard, 91 defeating the struggling Karoonda Maggies 2 straight goals, 12, the margin of 79 points in favour of the Murrayville Bulldogs. Flo, man, you had your eyes on it a little bit more than me.
Yeah,
who are your better players?
Oh, look, I thought the first quarter was Darcy Crane, and through that second quarter, he dominated the game. As the game wore on, I think Ryan Crane became more influential out of the middle, and Wright Bramford probably kicked 5 in the afternoon to be high up in their better players. Drew Crane's second half very good. Cross half back, thought James Beckman was good today. I thought Ewings in the ruck played okay, held his own. And a couple of young lads I think are coming on. Young Harvey Crane, he's got a bit of talent, that lad. The boots, beautiful set of boots there that he's got. On the other side of the ledger, I thought Tyler Wright played well for Karoonda. There wasn't too many others. In the back line, I thought Jackson From was probably their best defender, and he held his own. Ryan Pake in the second half was good. Maybe some possessions to Jake Rogers. At times he was okay. Ben Ireland tried hard. In the end, though, they just didn't have the goal-kicking power. Brian Goodridge was one of their scorers that did well, and Big McAnally tried hard, but had no influence, the Taylor Bemboy, on the game. In the end, too many good players, too many experienced players. The two Beckmans are very good footballers still. They just have that senior experience for many years playing for the Bulldogs, and as a result, they are the side to watch, I think, in the reserve grade of Mallee football this year. They last year were too. Unfortunately, couldn't get through to the grand final because of the COVID border restrictions. I thought they were the best side in the league last year in reserve grade, and I think they're continuing that form with, I think, 7 or 8, CJ Dabbin, another good A-grader, 7 or 8 really good senior footballers still running around, coupled with some of the other guys coming through their junior ranks. They are a really good side. So, Bruce, a great afternoon here at the Karoonda Oval. Great to be with you here for MFL TV in the commentary box. We're going to come back and we're going to be covering the senior football match, Karoonda versus Murrayville.
Have you got some water to pump, need more rainwater storage, or need more feed for the animals? We've got everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay, horse supplies, animal needs and anything for the garden. Be sure to come in and see our team here at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Milnes Road, Strathalbyn, phone 8536 4422, or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge, phone 8532 2711. There's only one place to take a break on the Dukes Highway, the Canalpin Silo Cafe. Take in the picturesque silo art while indulging in the best latte in the Murray Coorong. Sneak in a homemade gluten-free peanut butter banoffee slice. They are the best. If you're looking for something early, breakfast menu until 12 p.m. Plenty of room for the family, group bookings or birthdays. The Canalpin Silo Cafe is the best place to stop between Adelaide and the border, and let the Canalpin Silo Cafe take care of you after the footy. Find us at 21 Points Terrace, Canalpin. The Canalpin Silo Cafe, looking after more than just locals. Phone 08 8571 1226. When you walk into the Canalpin Hotel, you can tell the staff love what they do. The friendly atmosphere and fast service is evident the moment you walk in the door. Jonesy and Winnie have been operating the Canalpin Hotel nearly 4 years, but it's the year's experience the guys have in hospitality that stands out from the rest. Their wood oven pizzas make your mouth water, and the freshly baked onion bread is to die for. With a range of meals on the chef's menu, it's a choice whether during the week or straight after footy, from 6 to 8 for dinner. Canalpin Hotel pride themselves on fresh salads, made on site, fresh every day. Check out their Facebook page, click on the menu button and view what's hot in the chef's kitchen. With plenty of room for group functions or birthdays, make Canalpin a place to stay and relax at the Canalpin Hotel, your highway stop that hits the spot. Dukes Highway, Canalpin. Phone 08 8571 1006. Drop in and get a tinny from Jonesy and Winnie.
Is your home your office? Or your schoolyard? Your gym? Is your home your local? Your party venue? Your studio? Or your headquarters? Change your home to suit your life. Don't miss your chance. Find your local real estate office.
I was driving down Hill Street and was involved in a smash. I didn't take it far. I took it to Graham Edwards Crash. From crash repairs and Pratt Towing, Graham Edwards, they'll get you going. They can repair all types of vehicles, including commercial utes, trucks and even your bus. Drop into 24 Hill Street. They'll fix it without a fuss. Member of the MTA and RAA, no dent is too big or too small. Since 1952. Phone 85321611. Quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Hey, Dad, we really need some wheels on that sheep eater. Seeding? It's Harry's. Harvest? It's Harry's. General engineering? There's only one name you can trust. Harry's Engineering. Stone rollers? Semi-trailer roll tarps? Ute trays? Jerry can holder on the caravan. Trailers any size. Lockable ute canopies. Stone roller transporters? Hay forks? Recondition your old trailer. Family-owned metal fabrication business. Contact Ryan Pake today. Whiteswell Road, Karoonda. Phone 0427 524 800. You name it, Harry's can make it.
Around here, we love our Golden Grain. And we love our Golden Grain Hotel. Open from 11 a.m 7 days a week. And meals available every night. With theme nights 4 nights a week. Including burgers, pizza, steaks and Thursday nights a schnitzel night. Grab a feed for $15. Affordable for all the family. There's even a kids menu too. Locals or travellers just coming off the highway into the main street and find the Golden Grain Hotel. And shearers, farmers and spud farmers order your takeaway meals. Check the website for menus, meal specials, accommodation and upcoming events. Golden Grain Hotel, Pinaroo.com.